So an example of another great teacher was Miss Gordon, and from Hialeah, Miami Lakes. I had her my sophomore year, right? And the only thing I didn't like from how do you call this? From block schedule was that it was too long of a class, which is why when I was in Caprock, I liked that we had all classes. Even though it was more of a pain in the ass to get to them sometimes, because sometimes you'll be like on one side of the building, you gotta go all the way to the other side of the building, or to a different complete building, like at Ferguson, you know, and you only had like 6-7 minutes to get to them. And sometimes you gotta use the bathroom if you wanna be ready and stuff for like, so you don't have to go in the middle of class. But sometimes I would get to class straight from point A to point B, and I would have to use the bathroom. And then, like, it wasn't even 30 minutes within the class, and I'm over here telling the teacher, I gotta go. And they don't realize sometimes that I'm walking from point A to point B. Well, I'm walking from the freshman building back in HML, and I had to run up to the third floor to get to Russo's or to Bermuda's class, which is how I dislocated my knee the first time. And I had to pop it back in place. And I went to the doctor, and they gave me crutches for the first time. And even with those crutches, I would walk to school. And I found a puppy once, and I named him Rocky, and I used to play football with him. As fucked up as I was, I'll throw the ball, and he'll catch it. And I would walk. My mom's house was 7330 West, 14th Court or something like that. And I would walk from there to HML on my crutches, and I'll still show up because Sergeant Mike told me I always had to be early. And if I wanted to to raise the flags or help out with that, I had to be there earlier. And I took pride in lifting those flags. Even when people didn't show up for the squad, I would still show up. And I'll put it up myself. And to avoid the flags, because we had the state flag and we had the American flag, from touching the floor, I would put my butt back on the floor and lift it up. Because I took pride in my country. I take pride in many things. And Sergeant Mike was someone else that saved me from many things in my life. And I look up to him. Yeah, Sergeant First Class Shep Mike. Yeah, he was assertive. And so what if I dropped and did push-ups? It gave me character. It built character. And you know what? People need to stop being crybabies. Because back in the day, they used to slap you guys with rulers, right? You could do the push-ups inside. It's not a big fucking deal. Like the one time I did over 100 push-ups in front of